Procedurals are often the unsung heroes of network TV, and as the dependable stories of first responders and crisis units create a sense of community, spin-offs have shifted and changed under their expansive landscape. Throughout the history of television, procedurals have been a major part of the way viewers engage with the format. As shows that allow viewers to piece together puzzles, procedurals have found success. While there are still standalone shows that have taken network TV by storm, like CBS Tracker in recent years, many procedurals have been working hard to create their own worlds, spinning off into other series in order to build a franchise. Traditionally, spin-offs have been utilized to expand a show's world in different ways, focusing on specific characters or different structures than the original. As procedurals have had a renaissance in recent years, they've been more inventive in the way they've used spin-offs in building their success and expanding their worlds. Rather than targeting a character who may have more to do within the same universe but on a different show, spin-offs have become a way to create a secondary unit for the show's universe. Rather than focusing on character exits to create a new procedural, shows have been working to weave spin-off potential storylines into their initial shows, allowing viewers to get used to the idea of a secondary or tertiary world before it even begins. Procedural spin-offs are doing heavy lifting behind the scenes, changing the way modern TV creates and sustains a whole universe of shows. Procedural spin-offs have become a constant on network TV NBC. While spin-offs aren't a new phenomenon, there was a long stretch of time when procedural spin-offs weren't a cornerstone of the TV model. As procedurals have taken on new levels of interest and intrigue, the shows have been able to pull in a larger, more diverse audience. More eyes on the shows have created more demand for extending their universes through different lenses. Though network TV is no stranger to spin-offs, the pace and breadth of new branches has increased over the last few years. With shows like 911 expanding their universes to 911, Lone Star and, just this season, 911, Nashville, there have been more stories to tell with viewers interested in what else a franchise creator can do with different teams, stakes, and universes. Other shows have been upfront about the creation of a universe, like the One Chicago franchise, which started with Chicago Fire, expanded to Chicago PD, and rounded out with Chicago Med over the span of 3 years in the 2010s. New series being brought in are no longer anomalies, they're an expected neighbor in a shared universe as shows continue to expand their footprint. Spin-offs have shifted from an exit strategy to a test run. As spin-offs have become more common, their intentions have become different for creatives who are behind bringing a new show to the masses. In the past, spin-offs were almost always meant to signify that one character was leaving the potentially ending parent show behind for a new adventure, challenge, or lifestyle. They've become something very different in recent years. Now, spin-offs explore new characters and ground. For example, the upcoming FBI Universe spin-off, CIA, is going to be the third spin-off for the franchise. CIA will explore, as the title implies, cases coming into the agency. While CIA was meant to have a backdoor pilot in the current season of FBI, it wound up getting a straight-to-series order, meaning that the show will forge ahead without viewers having met the characters. This choice makes it clear that networks are seeing big returns from spin-offs, especially when they are able to expand the franchise universe of a series. With shows like CIA getting the chance to run through a season without viewers weighing in, the shows are being used to build even more of a base for multiple shows, telling larger stories as they run concurrently. Modern spin-offs allow procedurals to create full franchises. Copyright symbol Peacock, a courtesy Moverstills DB. As procedurals have become more successful than ever, executives have moved to create multiple shows living in the same universe, bringing fans even more stories from their favorite characters. With shows evolving into franchises before viewers' eyes, it's been interesting to see the way that TV has adapted to the change. While some franchises create unified events, others scatter their series across different nights or platforms. For a franchise like NCIS, which has been on the air in some way or another since 2003, there are shows on network TV and streaming platforms to be accounted for, the universe having expanded and contracted more than once in the past. Creating shows that are both inventive and feel like a safe bet for the networks to invest in keeps procedurals churning out spin-offs each season. This shift in spin-off culture works, even when we don't notice it. CBS. What makes the shift in procedurals and spin-off culture so fascinating is the fact that it's been a subtle, effective shift from the way things were before this era of TV. While the changes may feel incremental, many spin-offs are so integrally linked to their parent show that it feels seamless to reference them, but can stand on their own as independent worlds. While the network decisions may reflect some risk management efforts, the ability for procedurals to move forward with expanded universes has proven that coming back from failed experimentation hasn't necessarily been difficult. Every time a spin-off series is ordered to series or placed in a time slot to create a weekly event, it's a sign that the new era of spin-offs is working for the genre.